Are you and the person on your mind meant to reconnect? In today's reading, we are going to find out if there will ever be a reconnection with the person on your mind, if they will reach out, if you will ever see them again, or if you should reach out to them. This reading will also reveal whether it's okay to reconnect with them or if it's best to let them go. And if they reach out to you, what's best advised for you to do. Before we go into today's reading, please make sure to subscribe if you haven't already done so. It would mean the world to me. I've noticed that only 5% of you guys are subscribed. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you. And if you want to see more pick a card readings from me, I post exclusive readings on my YouTube memberships. Click on the join button below and become a channel member to see more readings from me. I also teach tarot lessons on my YouTube memberships. In my Tarot Academy course, I provide you with a series of exclusive videos where I teach my tarot secrets on how to read tarot like a professional and become confident in your readings. I teach you the subtle differences in the cards as well as their meanings in a fun and easy way by grouping them into categories. I also teach you how to predict timing in tarot, symbolism in the tarot cards, how to read tarot for others, and so much more. Become a channel member and upgrade to level 2, the Tarot Academy. I will be adding more exclusive lessons to the course as time progresses. Thank you everyone for becoming a member. Now back to today's reading. We have only 2 groups to choose from. This is group number 1 and this is group number 2. What I recommend you do is to close your eyes. Think of the person you want this reading to be about and think of the question, are we ever going to reconnect? Then open your eyes. The group your eyes land on first is the one meant for you to choose. Feel free to pause if you need more time. If you feel drawn to more than one, then maybe there are messages in the other group that you need to hear as well. When you've chosen your group, go to the timestamps in the pinned comment below and fast forward to the timestamp that corresponds with your chosen group. Hi, group number 1. You chose this cup and this card. Mend a broken heart, fairy, healing from heartache. This connection broke your heart. You gave them your love, but it wasn't enough. This person didn't give you the love you deserve. You may have felt like this was a one-sided, unrequited love. For some of you, this person took all the love you could give and gave you nothing in return. For others, this person may have even refused to take the love you've offered them. What I'm getting from this card is that you gave this person your everything. You gave them the most precious thing that you have, your time. Yet, that wasn't enough for them, and they didn't appreciate you. Instead, they made you feel like you're not worth it. They left you with so many unanswered questions. They made you question how worthy you are, and why were they acting the way they did. They could have been giving you mixed signals. You may have also wondered why they didn't treat you with kindness and reciprocate the love. This connection has left wounds in you that are buried deep in you to this day. This connection made you question how worthy you are, how attractive you are, and it broke your heart. But know that this love wasn't reciprocated for a reason. You were protected from this person. You don't have the same love language. When you love someone, you love them fully. You love them the way they are. You accept them the way they are. This person is not like that. Let's get more details with your coffee grounds. You felt unloved and alone in this connection. You didn't feel like the feelings were mutual. But I'm seeing that this person had some feelings for you in their own way. Maybe they did a bad job showing it. You see here there is a connection between you, an invisible energetic tie. Even though there is no contact right now, you think of them sometimes, and they think of you sometimes as well. This person could be someone that you met from a group of friends, from school, or from your workplace for some of you. I see that they talked about you to one of their friends, reminiscing about old memories and smiling, talking about how things were before, their other friends, and the time they met you. I don't see that they have been specifically talking about you, but they mentioned you when they talked about memories and other friends as well. They said that you used to make them smile and that you are very smart, and they wonder where you are now and how you're doing. I'm seeing that there is someone else from your past that misses you. This is a woman with dark hair who's about your age or older. She could be an old friend or an ex-best friend. She has a small face. There is a long period of separation between you and the person on your mind. During this period of separation, both of you are going separate paths, focusing on your careers and building yourselves, getting to know who you are. But you're always at the back of each other's minds. Even though this person has never given you the kind of love that you wanted from them, they can never forget you. They think of you as special. What you gave to them is priceless, and how you made them feel is a beautiful feeling that they find themselves hooked on. You made them feel important, you made them feel loved, but did they make you feel important and loved? No, I'm not seeing that. I'm not getting good vibes from this person. They're more in love with the way you made them feel and what you can give them than in love with you. But you have changed now. You no longer give your all to someone who doesn't make an effort to see you happy. So that version of you is long gone. There is a quote that says, "Don't move mountains for someone that doesn't move a stone for you." I do see that there will be a reconnection. For some of you, I'm seeing that this is going to happen as a coincidence. You will be going to a place from your past or a place where you met this person and you will see them there. Let's say in your home country, if you live abroad, or in a different state. For others, this could be a coincidence. Meeting them at the supermarket or your hometown. This person is not who you think they are. They are empty from the inside, and I see them feeding off different people's energies. And of course they want you back. They want you to make them feel important, and they subconsciously want to feed off your energy. Going back to the card that you chose, I saw that some of you felt like this could be a one-sided, unrequited love. That's not completely true. They liked you, but in a weird way. They liked you, wanting to be loved by them. They liked the chase. They enjoyed you chasing them and moving out of your way for their attention. As bad as this sounds, for this person, no one has made them feel as important as you did, and that's why they will never forget you. I see a reconnection that will be a coincidence, or when you least expect it. Fate will bring you together again, but this time, you will have eyes to see what you couldn't see in the past. This time, you're able to see through them, and you will find yourself not liking them anymore. I don't see you opening the door into your life to this person when you reconnect. I'm seeing you keeping your distance, and this reconnection will answer so many questions that you have, give you closure, and help you move on for good. I see you keeping your distance here. I'm seeing you being surprised at how different this person is from what you thought they were. When you meet again, I'm seeing that things will be reversed. They will do the chasing, and you will be wanting to keep your distance because they are not your type anymore. They're still unable to give you the love that you want and deserve. I do see another separation coming. You have a soul contract with this person. A soul contract serves to benefit both parties. You taught them lessons. They taught you lessons. For some of you, you may feel like you have unfinished business with this person. You want closure. You will meet again, and then you will have fulfilled your soul contract. The next time you meet or reconnect, it will be brief, but it will bring you closure. This is a karmic soul contract. This person is not meant to give you love, and neither are you. This connection serves to benefit both of you with experience, wisdom, show you how strong you are, and teach you the power of moving on. This karmic connection has always served to teach you what behaviors you're not supposed to tolerate. Let's draw some cards for additional messages. I'm going to be using my Victorian Oracle deck for this reading. If you like this deck, I have linked to where you can get it in the pinned comment below. At the back of the tarot deck, we have the Ace of Wands. This confirms that there is a reconnection in the future with the person on your mind. There will be a new beginning for you. Maybe this person wants things to be better between you. For some of you, this person knows how bad things were between you, and they would like to reconnect, to start a new page with you. The Ace of Swords means communication and truth. I feel that the person on your mind has a desire to reconnect with you if they had the chance. They have a desire to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you. I feel that it's not just you that wants closure. They want closure too. They're confused about your behavior as much as you're confused about theirs. I'm seeing an opportunity for both of you to come clean because of the newspaper and the poster depicted in this card. It could also represent social media and communication. I'm seeing them messaging you and you reading their text. Some of you may not be meeting them somewhere, but I'm seeing them texting you and reaching out to you. This is very specific. But for others of you, you may meet them in your workplace. This could be a new career opportunity that you will be getting. There is something about your career here. When you reconnect, the advice here is to keep your career private. Don't share with them. Don't tell them what you do, at least not with details. Don't tell them how much you earn. The reading is warning you about that and is asking you to keep your career private, because you will be getting a career opportunity or a business opportunity that will bring your financial life to the next level. This card reminds me of the tarot card, the Star. You are like a star. You are the star of the show. You have this main character energy and you light up every room you walk into. Be careful who you let access into your life, because I'm seeing that you have been thriving since you separated from this person. Letting them back into your life may not be a good idea. I do see that there will be a reconnection in the future, but it's not going to be the way you expect it to be. This person will not add positivity into your life. They are not honest. The Five of Swords is not a good sign. I see that when you reconnect, this person is going to give you an offer. It's better not to trust them and stay away from whatever they are offering you, because you may regret it in the future. That's all I have for you. I hope this reading clarified the situation for you. I love you and see you in my next reading. Hi, group number 2. You chose this cup and this card. Nautilus Princess. Powerful personal growth. Do you see the Nautilus shell depicted in this card? They say if you hold a seashell close to your ear, you will hear the waves. It's like you're open to communication with the person on your mind, but they are nowhere to be found. For many of you, you haven't heard from this person since the separation. You have no idea what they're currently doing, where they are currently. This person could be in another country. I'm seeing that there is the ocean between you. This is someone that you will never be able to completely forget, as much as you want to. This person reminds you of a time where things were different. A time where you were different. Maybe they remind you of a version of you that you miss. After the separation, you went through a stage of powerful personal growth. If this was a romantic connection, some of you stayed single for a long time. You focused on you, your career, your growth, your self-care, and you built a future for yourself. In a way, the separation helped you create a new version of you, full of growth, wisdom, and with a beautiful future ahead. Let's get more details with your coffee grounds. This is someone that you have buried their memory deep inside your heart. You don't really like to talk about them anymore. It makes you sad. You've moved on, and they have moved on as well, but they didn't forget you. They could be in a relationship right now. When they think of you, I see that they think good thoughts about you, and they wish you the best. Sometimes, when they think of you, they wonder how it would be like to be in a relationship with you right now. They also think about the possibility of a reconnection, but things have gone too cold and they don't know how to approach you. They think that the possibility of a reconnection is a crazy idea. They feel that you've moved on and they should move on as well. The past should stay in the past, and what's in their heart stays in their heart, and that is the memory of you. This person loved you, but things didn't work out. There were so many disruptions. They feel like they've met the right person at the wrong time, and now they have missed their chance to be with you. They think that reconnecting will be awkward for both of you, and it never worked out in the past, so why would it work out now? But they want you to know this. They never intended to hurt you. They think that you are such a gentle soul. You're very kind and have the beauty of a mermaid. When they think of you, they think good thoughts about you, and then they move on to their current life. I don't see a possibility of a reconnection. I see you communicating with each other telepathically through your dreams. You see them in your dreams, and they see you in their dreams sometimes. I also see you meeting again in a future lifetime, but not in this lifetime. You have a soul contract, and that soul contract has served its purpose, so there won't be a reconnection. But in a future lifetime, you may have another soul contract with this person again, and maybe things will be different then. Do you see what looks like the shape of a mountain in your coffee grounds? That's after the separation. After separating from this person, you've been through a challenging time that lasted for years. You've worked so hard and you have grown so much, but you have been feeling sad and lonely. I see you overcoming the challenges, one challenge after another. I also see that you may be thinking of this person because you feel lonely, and that's not a good thing. Try to do activities that make you feel less lonely. Maybe go to workshops, classes, and be surrounded by people. You're entering a new chapter. Do you see what looks like the sun in your coffee grounds? That symbolizes the sunrise, a new beginning, a beautiful story, and an ending of an old chapter. I'm seeing the sun shining bright for you, symbolizing your success and the beginning of a new chapter. Some people from your present and past will not go with you into the next chapter. I do see them stay in the past. I see you meeting someone new, going on romantic dates. I see you walking side by side on the beach with someone new. This person will fill your heart with love and your life with color. You won't feel lonely anymore. I'm seeing them holding your hand and walking with you. And that's when you will understand that this is a mature, loving connection, and the person from your past was someone that the old version of you may have fallen in love with. Neither of you were ready for a stable, long-term connection. Some of you may be moving and changing your life completely. Let's draw some cards for additional messages. I'm going to be using my Victorian Oracle deck for this reading. If you like this deck, I have linked to where you can get it in the pinned comment below. At the back of the tarot deck, we have the Ten of Pentacles. You may have considered this person as family at some point. For some of you, this could not be a love connection, but a connection with a family member, maybe a parent or a grandparent. For others, this could be an ex-husband or an ex-wife. I do see you breaking generational cycles by setting boundaries with this person. You have stopped the toxic pattern from continuing to move on from one generation to the next. The cards advise against the reconnection because it will awaken some trauma and toxicity that you don't need. A part of you is still holding on to this person, thinking that there may be hope for a reconnection and a reconciliation. But I see that you shouldn't forget the toxic patterns, how they made you feel, the way they treated you. Distance and loneliness can sometimes make us forget why we set this boundary in the first place and why we did what we did. There was a separation with this person for a reason. This person wants to think good thoughts about you when they remember you. They try to avoid talking about you, but at the same time, they don't want to see you doing better than them. There is envy here in this connection. This is very specific, but this person may have had some resentment towards you when you were in contact with them. They envied you. They envied your light. You have something that they know they will never be able to have. This could be your energy, your capabilities, your intelligence. This person doesn't see how they acted towards you. They justify their actions and they blame you for what happened. They seem to lack the ability to introspect and accept that they can make mistakes, and sometimes it can be their fault. I feel that you have a strong personality and they have a strong personality as well. And it kind of doesn't work because the resolution of conflicts gets more challenging as each one of you may hold on to their viewpoints strongly. And this can prolong conflicts and make them more intense. If this is a love connection, this person still has feelings for you. They are attracted to the version of you that they met, the old version of you. They're still holding on to you and they will never forget you, but a reconnection is awkward for them as they will never admit their fault. Deep down, they know exactly what they did, but they refuse to think about it and they would rather shift the blame towards you instead. I don't see the possibility of a reconnection for you, but I see you moving on and I see you entering a new chapter of your life, a chapter that gives you the stability you need. There is something specific that you lack right now in an area of your life that will be fulfilled soon. I see stability in your home and relationships. You may be meeting someone new, or if you are with someone right now, I see that they may take the relationship to the next level of commitment. I see a celebration for you, a celebration of an achievement that you made, either in your career or love life. For some of you, this could be about having a baby, but mostly, I see you laying roots in a new place. Many of you are going to be moving into a new home that will have good energy and it will be lucky in terms of financial stability in your life. Spirit is advising you to move on. Stay strong and be patient with the situation. It will pass. No matter how much sometimes you want to reconnect with the person on your mind, or if some family members are pushing you to reconnect for some of you, the advice here is to stay strong, stand your ground, and leave this person behind. You have so many blessings coming towards you, and you don't want past energies that are not good to block your blessings and manifestations. Stop doubting yourself and your capabilities. You don't need to reconnect with your past to feel fulfilled. You don't need other people's approval to feel happy. Spirit is proud of you and how far you've come. That's all I have for you. I hope this reading clarified the situation for you. I love you and see you in my next reading.